Hey y'all, I'm Zack Stone and this is Truckstock Live.
Welcome to Truckstock Live. Tonight's performance is brought to you by the American Trucking Associations, the Tenney Group, Don Hummer Trucking, and True North Insurance. Without them, Truckstock Live would not be possible. With his first country hit on the Music Row charts behind him, this week's performer has got feel-good songs for the young at heart with his carefree and breezy brand of country. Please welcome to the Truckstock Live virtual stage, Zack Stone.
Hey y'all, I'm Zack Stone. Welcome. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to Truckstock Live tonight. This is my first song. It's called She Wakes Up Like This. She hit snooze, oh, not one, not two, but 3 times. That's fine by me, because I could lay right here all day just watching her talking her sleep. And I know pretty soon she'll be out the door, all dressed up from her head to the floor, and everybody else will see her like that. She wakes up like this, hair in a mess, no makeup on, but I'm still obsessed. Girl knows how to get her beauty rest. She owns a t-shirt like she's rocking Prada, America's Next Top Supermodel. You think you see her when she's at her best, but only I get to see her when she wakes up like this. Now she'll change her shoes, not 1, not 2, but 10 times, till she's dressed to the nines, but they all looked good to me. And my jealousy, it might get the best of me with every eye that lands on her, when I remember that everybody else sees her like that. She wakes up like this, hair in a mess, no makeup on, but I'm still obsessed. Girl knows how to get her beauty rest. She owns a t-shirt like she's rocking Prada, America's Next Top Supermodel. You think you see her when she's at her best, but only I get to see her when she wakes up like this. Yeah, when she wakes up like this. Every little moment behind the scenes is always hers for you and me. She's my bedroom beauty queen. She wakes up like this, hair in a mess, no makeup on, but I'm so obsessed. Girl knows how to get her beauty rest. She owns a t-shirt like she's rocking Prada, America's Next Top Supermodel. You think you see her when she's at her best, but only I get to see her when she wakes up like this. Oh yeah, when she wakes up like this. Yeah, when she wakes up like this.
Hey y'all, I'm Maddie True, and I am here with this week's Truckstock Live performer and friend, Zack Stone. Zack, how are you?
I am doing awesome, Maddie. How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time.
I know, I'm doing great. We have really come full circle here, man.
We have.
Me interviewing you. Guys, me and Zack actually went to Belmont together. I remember I wanted to be your friend, Zack, because you were in the country ensemble, and yes. I just thought that was the coolest thing, and I wanted to be part of the cool kids, so I went up to you and introduced myself, and then after you graduated, I luckily ended up getting in that ensemble. But yeah, man, it's been a minute. We've been both pursuing this career here in Nashville. How's that going?
I know, yeah. Man, I remember being in that Southbound, and yeah, you were that was so fun. That's funny. You're like, I wanted to be your friend. I remember having that feeling at Belmont with people where it's like, oh, they're like 2 years older than me, and they're like, they're so cool. Like, I want to be that cool one day. So that feels that warms my heart. um,
Yeah. Well, go Bruins. So we are both doing the same thing here in Nashville. You know, how is that going for you?
Man, music, I mean, as you know, like Belmont is so fun and it's so cool, but it's totally different when you actually get out in the real world. You start really going after this stuff, and it's been a blast. We toured for a few years. We spent a lot of time just on the road, just playing 100-something shows a year and just trying to kill it. And that was a blast. I love playing shows. So that was so fun. Then I started wanting to play shows back here more often because I had friends who were like, dude, are you ever going to play in Nashville? So we got to play some shows in Nashville. We played Broadway scene. We've done all sorts of different things around here. There's tons of writers rounds, which I love. I know, Maddie, you've played some of those too. Like they're so much fun. Like you just go and you meet so many cool writers that are here and in town, and they're not hit writers yet. And then all of a sudden, 2 months later, you're like, oh my gosh, I know that guy.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities outside once you get out of college. I think Belmont for both of us was a great starting point and gave us the connections we have now and got us to all the places that we've been going since we graduated.
Definitely.
Well, Zach, we're so excited to have you back, especially since you were one of our first performers here at Truckstock Live. Why don't you tell us about the song you're fixing to sing next?
Yeah, so my second song is a song I put out a couple years ago, and I just love it. We still play it live. It's just so much fun. It's called One Last Night, and it's just kind of about that feeling where you feel like you just gotta get one more out of your system. You just need one last night. And you always kind of swear this will be the last time, but it never really is.
Well, that's great, Zach. And then, knowing you and all your songs you've released, this is definitely one of my favorites. So let's go ahead and hear it.
This song is called One Last Night. I ain't seen your lucky brand new jeans on the edge of my bed in 2 months, 8 days. But there they are. I can't seem to have any luck getting you out of my head, but we share the blame, 'cause here we are. You're a real bad habit, and I'm a real good addict. We had one last night, I called you up. You came over, nothing to drink, but wasn't quite sober. Wouldn't risk being pulled over. You got me high, just need to fix what we can't kick. One more taste of what we had, one more need you now relapse. Yeah, we had one last night. We had one last night. When you came in, and I traded in my sobriety chip for one more kiss, one more hit, one last time again. Like the one last night I called you up. You came over, nothing to drink, but weren't quite sober. Wouldn't risk being pulled over. You got me high, just need to fix what we can't kick. One more taste of what we had, one more need you now relapse. Yeah, we had one last night. We had one last night. You're a real bad habit, and I'm a real good addict. We had one last night, I called you up. You came over, nothing to drink, but weren't quite sober. Oh, it's clear that it ain't over. One last night, I called you up. You came over, nothing to drink, but weren't quite sober. Wouldn't risk being pulled over. You got me high, just need to fix what we can't kick. One more taste of what we had, one more need you, now relapse. Yeah, we had one last night. We had one last night. Yeah, we had one last night. This one's called Last. When I was young, 21, couldn't come any quicker. Yeah, now I'm always trying to make 8 hours 5. Guess I'm a product of the left lane. Oh, I was living life like an interstate. For the start, I'd start looking for that finish line. But that was before she was mine. Now if I could take life and put it in reverse, then I'd buy back my time and spend it all on her. And somehow slowing down is still a little too fast. I don't care about being first, as long as we make it last. Now, no one starts with the girl, the job, and the Beamer. I guess that's why it took me so dang long to meet her. Guess I had some dates I had to mess up. Oh, and a little more to learn about love. I saved the best for last, 'cause it's better when it works like that. Now if I could take life and put it in reverse, then I'd buy back my time and spend it all on her. And somehow slowing down is still a little too fast. I don't care about being first, as long as we can make it last. Oh yeah! When I was young, 21, couldn't come any quicker. I guess even back then, I couldn't wait to be with her. But now if I could take life and put it in reverse, I'd buy back my time and spend it all on her. And somehow slowing down is still a little too fast. I don't care about being first, as long as we make it last. No, I don't care about being first, as long as we make it last. Ooh. As long as we make it last. All right, this song I wrote I can never remember if I wrote it just before or just after last, but I always felt like they went together well. This one's called Yet. You melt this heart of mine every time you smile. I guess I bet your beauty does something to me when you wear that dress. And I can't say for sure just who I'm waiting for, but it was worth it, the waiting, the staying up all night. Yeah, you're perfect, and I'm praying you make it here alright. You're taking your sweet time, and I'm hoping it's all worth it in the end. But I'd have to guess, 'cause I ain't met you yet. Your kisses taste like rainy days and wine. I hope you and I lose track of time, 'cause God only knows I've been counting down the days until we're face to face. But I know it's worth it, the waiting, the staying up all night. Yeah, you're perfect, and I'm praying you make it here alright. You're taking your sweet time, and I'm hoping it's all worth it in the end. But I'd have to guess, 'cause I ain't met you yet. Dressed up in my suit and tie, I can say that I was right. Yeah, you were worth it, the waiting, staying up all night. Yeah, 'cause you're perfect, I'm just saying. You look so good in white. Keep taking your sweet time. It's all gonna be worth it in the end, I bet. But I'd have to guess, 'cause I ain't met you yet. I ain't met you, just ain't met you yet. This one's my brand new single. The music video's on YouTube right now. It's called She Don't. Other girls need makeup to look pretty. Some think money is the measure of a man. They give you all their problems like it's your job to solve them, but she don't. Yeah, other girls tell me that I'm crazy, and some see red flags when they look at my past. And they always try to change me, straighten up and rearrange me, but she don't. I think she's the one, everything we could be, I can already see. And I think we could spend forever together, just holding on to what we have. I think we could make it last, I do. She don't see the way I look at her. She don't know she's always on my mind. I'll try to give her what she deserves, 'cause I know what she's worth, but she don't. Yeah, I think she's the one, everything we could be, I can already see. And I think we could spend forever together, just holding on to what we have. I think we can make it last, I do. But she don't. And everything happens for a reason, just wish I could see it. 'Cause I think she's the one, and everything we could be, I can already see it. And I think we could spend forever together, just holding on to what we have. I think we could make it last, I do. But she don't. Other girls fade from my memory, and most of the time I'm fine in a few short months. They've always disappeared as I move through the years. Oh, but I don't know where to go from here. She don't. Oh, thank y'all very, very much. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. I don't know how many times I'm going to say it, but I really appreciate y'all. This one's a little more upbeat, a little more fun. I hope it gets you grooving along if y'all are driving along with us tonight. Y'all just sit back, relax, and have some fun with us. This is the title of my new project, the title track, and it is called Love Songs. All right, here we go. Girl, I made you a mixtape for our first date. Had everything from Kanye to Conway. It's all my favorite hits, the tracks I never skip. And I hope you think of me with those lyrics falling off your lips. Memories come with the melodies. There's a soundtrack looking back on you and me. Through the highs and lows, you and I know that together we'll be ending on that high note. 'Cause I love songs, and I not as much as I love you. And I love songs, 'cause you keep turning them into songs that make me fall even deeper and more in love with you. Songs that make you break out your fake it until you make it moves. Anytime your music plays, I love to see you sway. Any genre, any artist, it don't matter who. I love songs, but not as much as I love you. I love songs, but not as much as I love you. I love you. Oh yeah, come on. Yeah, sometimes there's that one line makes you look at me and smile every single time. Yeah, then it's our thing, the one we gotta sing. Oh, you take the lead, babe, and I'll get those harmonies. I love songs, but not as much as I love you. I love songs, 'cause you keep turning them into songs that make me fall even deeper and more in love with you. Songs that make you break out your fake it until you make it moves. Anytime your music plays, I love to see you sway. Any genre, any artist, it don't matter who. I love songs, but not as much as I love you. I love songs, but not as much as I love you. Yeah, and I love you. I love songs, but not as much as I love you. I love songs, 'cause you keep turning them into songs that make me fall even deeper and more in love with you. Songs that make you break out your fake it until you make it moves. Anytime your music plays, I love to see you sway. Any genre, any artist, it don't matter who. I love songs, but not as much as I love you. I love songs, but not as much as I love you. Well, this has been a blast. Thank y'all so much for having me. This is my last song. It's called Hands On. Sing along with me. like 16, like summer on a rope swing, like freedom. Kissing in a backseat, it takes me back to those high school days. Some things never change. I guess I still learn the same. Now I've got my hands on you. You got that real good, feel good, old school groove. You know just what to say, so I know just what to do. And I got my hands on you. Now there's gonna be times we don't quite get it right, and that's okay, babe. As long as you stay in mind, it's so much better if we make it up as we go. And I was never really good at taking notes, so I learned to love you when I pull you close. And I've got my hands on you. You got that real good, feel good, old school groove. You know just what to say, so I know just what to do. And I got my hands on you. My hands on you. Come on, I've got my hands on you. Y'all clap, take that real good, feel good, old school groove. You know just what to say, so I know just what to do. And I got my hands on, yeah. I got my hands on you. You got that real good, feel good, old school groove. You know just what to say, so I know just what to do. And I got my hands on you. Oh, thank y'all so much for tuning in tonight. Truckstock, I love you guys. Thank y'all for having me. My name is Zack Stone. I'll see you next time.
We hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Truckstock Live. Join us next week and every week Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern right here on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, and Periscope. Search Truckstock.org and be sure to follow, like, and subscribe. And we'll see you next week.